So let's talk about this. PFF went ahead and ranked the most productive rookie classes from 2024. And based on what I understand, they absolutely crapped all over us in our rookie class, which, to be honest, I liked our rookie class. I really did. But obviously, it didn't go as well as it could have. Amarius Mims, I think, was an absolute gem in the end. He's an absolute superstar. Obviously, did have some injuries, but nothing really major to a point where, I'm scared about him moving forward. Jermaine Burton, yeah, it is what it is. Chris Jenkins, a mutant absolute monster, had injuries early in the season, really took off in the ending of the season as well. McKinley Jackson, he got some play time. He did some good things. Eric All obviously looked really good, then got hurt. Tanner McLaughlin really didn't utilize that much. Fig Newton, he looked good in the limited time he played. Cedric Johnson, he looked decent in the time he played as well. And then we got Anthony, our safety. Obviously, he had the PI call against the Chiefs, which wasn't really the greatest, but it is what it is. He was trying to make a play. You got to give the guy credit for making a play. And then finally, Matt Lee, which, yeah, Matt Lee wasn't the greatest as well so far. But again, like, he's gonna, I still think Matt Lee is gonna be an absolute superstar. I think he will. And I think Scott Peters is gonna find the best in Matt Lee, because I think Matt Lee is a great player personally. I think he's gonna become a great player. But if you look at it from so far, us drafting him and where is he now, I get it from a third party angle. You're gonna say Matt Lee hasn't developed or done anything. But like, when you really look into Matt Lee, he's going to be great. Anyway, where do they have us listed? The Rams are the best. Okay, Commanders number 2, Giants number 3, Raiders number 4. So they have snaps played, PFF WAR grade. Okay, so snaps played is going to be really bad for us then. Because, yes, Chris Jenkins did play a lot of snaps, but he got hurt for a lot of the season, or beginning part of the season. Amarius Mims missed time with injury. Eric All went out for the season. Jermaine Burton couldn't get on the field, but that was personal reasons. And then the other guys, yeah, Tanner McLaughlin never saw the field really. Oh, we're going to be near the bottom then. If it's based on snaps, it's over. So it looks like it's not 100% based on snaps, but it's based on like snaps and the grade, it looks like. So Raiders, number 5 here, Eagles. 6 is the Chargers, 7 the 49ers. Are we the worst team? We might be the worst team. Because based on last year's production, if you're just looking off rookie season, we probably had one of the worst drafts out there. Because again, none of the guys we got really so far, the Mims and Jenkins, are developing into right away stars, first guy out there playing. Although, if Eric All could stay healthy, he is a starting tight end for us. All right, where do they have us? Okay, 23, in all honesty, is not that bad. That's not that bad. I expected it to be a lot worse. But okay, I'll take 23. Again, given the circumstances, the Bengals tried to rely heavily on their new players, but didn't receive many tangible results from rookies. First round tackle Maurice Mims struggled, producing only a 57.8 PFF grade while allowing 33 pressures. I think, again, you have to remember the situation, though, going into last season. A lot of people forget. We got Trent Brown in the offseason, and he was supposed to be the starter. Like, he was supposed to be the guy. And the idea was that Amarius Mims would sit out the whole year. The goal of last season was Amarius Mims wouldn't touch the field other than maybe like a jumbo package. and it was going to be Trent Brown's job the whole entire year. And Amarius Mims would sit behind Trent Brown and learn from him. That was the whole idea going into last year. So I think given the situation where after a couple of weeks, Trent Brown goes down for the season, and now Amarius Mims is thrusted into the starting lineup, I think he's done pretty good for given the circumstances. Obviously, he was a first-round pick, though. But he did play limited games at Georgia, so there's also that factor. Other day 2 picks, Chris Jenkins and Jermaine Burton. First off, 45.4 overall PFF grade is bullcrap because Chris Jenkins was a monster last year. Did a little too, I guess our defense was so bad. See, that's another factor. Is like our defense sucked so bad last year. Even though Chris Jenkins did have some good plays, everyone's grade on defense is going to suck because nobody actually played it. Nobody actually did their damn job. So how are you going to have a good grade when everyone else just sucked because no one did their job? Did a little to astonish that. On the bright side, 5th round pick Fig Newton showed flashes after being thrusted into the starting lineup, finishing with 60.9 PFF grade. Yeah, Fig Newton definitely was up there on one of the best options for us. He really shined in the end because we lost DJ Turner and Dax Hill for the year. And, you know, that definitely does not help out at all when it comes to your secondary. So I think Fig really did step in and, you know, showed off as much as he could. Which we're going to need him to do that this year as well. Because now with Mike Hilton going, we're going to need, you know, every cornerback on this team to really step up and give us everything they got. It's going to be an interesting upcoming season. I'll say it like that. It really will. But the worst draft was the Brownies. They got a negative 0.12. That's the worst, right? That's the worst grade. Cleveland's 2024 draft class suffered from both limited run and bad play. The team's best rookie was a second-round interior defender, Michael Hall Jr., who was a solid 67.7 PFF grade. Only played 232 total defense snaps. Third-round offensive lineman Zach Zeno struggled with a 43.9 PFF grade and a 35 PFF pass blocking grade on 233 total offensive snaps. Yeah, they did worse than us. I still love the fact that the Falcons literally drafted a quarterback in the first round. They drafted a quarterback when they just signed Kirk Cousins for all that money. And yet the Brownies still found a way to come in with a worse grade than the Falcons. Like, it is almost impossible to come in with a worse grade than the Falcons. And the Browns found a way to do it. You gotta love Cleveland for that reason. They found a way to do it. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Make sure to like and subscribe button if you are indeed new. And if you have not done so already, make sure you check out my Reds channel, First Stop Reds. Just like this channel, we cover Reds content over there, and it's a fun time, but peace out, guys.